Hey guys, what's up? Today's another episode of Building the Pirate Ship for the LEGO Movie 0.5, which is a fan film I'm working on based before the first LEGO Movie, 90 minutes long aiming to be. So yeah, it follows Lucy as she becomes a master builder, and we need a giant pirate ship. So today we're going to begin designing the kitchen. It's very important, and yeah, helps build one of the characters up, and yeah. Okay, it's time to build it. But first, we need some cake. So yeah, this is based on a Minecraft cake, and I have just designed it. I'm not sure if I designed it or if it's actually one of the things they use. Just 2 plates and a white tile, because one of the main characters in the film is absolutely obsessed with cake and keeps trying to get it throughout the film, including in the kitchen that we're going to be building today, but he never actually gets it. Well, maybe he does. Who knows? You'll have to watch this film to find out, but it won't be out for a while. So yeah, let's begin working on the kitchen. So I've begun designing it, and I'm definitely going to have to shrink down this table quite a bit, which I think I'm just going to take out this middle section. Because yeah, currently the table is way too big for, well, it's big and like I like it big, but it's too big for what, like the scale of the room and stuff. So I'm going to shrink it down as I am talking to you. So then, yeah, what I've also done is I began putting on appliances and like shelves and different things, which I think work quite well. That will shift over there, so that will move over that on. So yeah, I'm just redesigning the table really quick, by the way. I already, like, before I started recording, I already moved it so that it wouldn't be in the way as much for the shelves, but I needed to move it even further because, well, basically I just need to make it smaller, which I've now done. I'm just putting the final pieces together. Might have to make it a bit shorter, but for now I like the size of the table. Although I thought that before, but yeah. So this is the new size table. Then what I've done over here is built a cupboard up right over the top, and I'm using this sort of design with masonry bricks, which I think looks quite well for wooden boards and things. And then yeah, let me stand up. I've placed the ovens. I know they wouldn't necessarily have an oven on the ship, but it's Lego, why not? On some jumper plates, push it forward a bit, and then I've just got drawers all along the front. I know I say about sinks and things, and I think they'll be around the edges as well, but I'm not quite sure on that currently, because yeah, I don't know where I want them. I was thinking initially on the middle table, but doesn't seem to quite work. What I do think I'm going to do is design, like, when I can, basically, I want something that goes over the top of the table. Let me just build up a quick mock-up of it. Basically, like, it will hang from the floor above, like that, and basically covering the table, but like, just like a light or something casting down, which I think should look quite cool, and it's sort of in my vision. And then, yeah, the kitchen's going to need to be bigger because I've got quite a bit planned, so it's going to be bigger than even this room. And it makes sense because the captain would like, the kitchen needs to be big in a ship for all the people. And the ship's going to get massive, so yeah, what I am going to probably do, because currently all the parts of the ship are just sat on my desk, they're all going to be put somewhere so that when it comes to it I can recolor and yeah, put it all together, and should look really cool. So what I'm going to do now is try and continue some more appliances and things, and then it should look pretty good, and then that'll be it for today because I can't finish the kitchen today because I don't have all the parts I need. So yeah, let me finish that off, and then I'll show you what I've done.
The basic thing of the kitchen, so I think we have a sink over here, and this is the basic design. I'm probably going to redesign it though. Definitely recolor. Now I've got bread in there. And then this is what I mean by a table full of food, something like this. For now, I am going to take off all these loose parts because they can't be on here currently. Same with the egg on there. But this is how it's going to look overall. And overall, I'm pretty happy with this. I like the design. And like the other parts on my desk, they're not finished, but they're the basic concepts and roughly what they'll look like, with added stuff, obviously. So yeah, overall pretty happy with this. And yeah, other than the part over the top, this is basically done. And then maybe a few extra bits and pieces here and there. Like, I want another sink there, taps up there. Maybe another set of ovens here, but I'm not sure. And definitely another cupboard, but let me go see if I have one of those. So there we go, that cupboard there. I don't have another white door currently, but it'll be like that. So yeah, overall pretty happy with it. So guys, that's all I have time for in this week's video. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully we can continue working on this over the next few, like, the pirate ship over the next couple of months, until it's time to use it in the animation. Animation's coming along quite well currently. Currently just working on the script, but should have it done within the next few days. Maybe a couple of weeks, but yeah. You should be watching this on the 18th, I believe. So yeah, hopefully having it done by the 20th, which is my birthday, and got another video coming up then, which was a hard video to make. So go check it out. Try and hit 2K by the end of the year. So let's see if we can do it. This is all for today. This is One Mr. Dad signing out. Bye!